Get ready, hunters.
Ayo!
The guild has authorized a new Monster Hunter showcase for
Here
you.
we go, boys.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンター
こんにちは。
ワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。
Ryoza Tsujimoto, producer of
お
Monster
かげ
Hunter
さまで
Wilds.
多くのハンター
Very
の
pleased
皆
to
様に
hear that
楽し
so
んで
many
いた
of
だい
you
てお
are
ります。
enjoying our
本当
game.
にありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
今日はタイトル
Today
ア
I'll
ップデ
be
ー
talking
ト
about
第
the
2
second
弾の
title
情
update,
報をディレクターたちと
along
一緒
with
に
the
ご紹介したい
rectors.
と思います。それではご紹介いたします。
Let them introduce themselves.
はい、モンスターハンターワイルズ
I'm Kaname Fujioka, Monster Hunter Wilds director. Pleased to meet you. Lancemane.
モンスターハンターワイルズ
I'm
ディレクター
Yuya
の
Takuda,
田です
Monster
よろしく
Hunter
お願いしま
Wilds
す
director. Pleased to meet you.
はい、それでは早速です
Let's get
が
straight into it.
無料タイトルアッ
Here's
プ
a
デ
video
ート
showcasing
第
the
2弾
second
のプ
free
ロ
title
モーション
update.
映像をご覧ください。どうぞ。
There he is! Oh my god, the music. Whoa! Is that a new area in the Scarlet Forest? We do go underwater with him! Arc-temperate Uduna? Wait. A fender? What? Layered weapons? The Caravanier's jacket! What the bro, the Caravanier's jacket! I want that hat! Don't mess with me, Capcom! I want the hat! Wait. So there is underwater combat! No wait, it's not underwater combat. It's gonna be like a puzzle section. It's gonna be like a puzzle section. That's what I think. Uh-oh. I already knew it was him. I had it spoiled. Steve's back! Welcome back, Steve. Available on Monday. Oh, so it's not tonight.
はい、というわけでいよいよ皆様に
We can finally talk to y'all about Legac Cruise.
やってまいりましたと。
What a surprise. We're all turned upside down
これ
inside
本当に
mission
グロー
something
バルいろ
tuna.
んなところに行っても本当にラギア人気がすごくってすごい期待されて
すごい期
今
待
回ようやく皆様に、登場させることをお知らせできたと。実は「モンスターハンタートライ」っていうタイトルからラギアクロスっていうのが出てるんですけど、そこはちょっとラギアクロスの開発秘話的なところ
モンスターハンタートライを立ち上げましょうってな
When
って
I first started working on
まあ
Monster
売
Hunter
りになる
Try,
遊び
we
とか
wanted to
を
create
水中戦とか
underwater
も
battles
作ろう
as sort of
みたいなのがあ
selling
って
point.
でその
To make those engaging enough, we had to make
ちゃんと
Legac
面白くする
himself
にはラギアクロ
interesting.
スが結構面白くならんといかんっていうのもあってで
So we tried creating a monster that could rival
レースのライバルみたいな
Rathalos.
立ち位置をちゃんと作ろうみたいなまあいろんな精鋭を集めて
We got all our
ラギア
best
チーム
people together and
作って
formed
ね
a sort of Legaicus team. Back then, you were in charge of the monsters, right,
そう
Tokuda?
ですね。藤岡さんがディレクタ
Mr.
ーで、
Fujioka was the
僕が
director, and
初
I.
めてその
It was the
最
first
初から
time
企画の
I'd worked on a
立ち上げから
flagship
調整して
monster from
リリ
the
ースする
very
ところ
beginning.
まで担当させてもらった
From the planning stages all the way to
チームラ
finding,
ギアですね
tuning, and release.
みんながこう日々
Make
こう
this monster the
より良い
best
モンスタ
it
ーにするた
could
めに
be.
こう
Exchanging
意見と
opinions
か
and ideas. It was
こう
quite the
アイデアとぶつけ合い
experience.
ながらより良いモンスターに仕上げていく経験っていうのはなんか振り返ってみると
Looking back on it now, it was an extremely special time for me as a creator, and Legaicus always reminds me of it.
思うようなモンスターですね。そう
ワイル
Yeah.
ズでのこだわり
I'd like to explain what we focused on in
説明し
Wilds.
たいと思うんだけど、今
今回は水中
This time the underwater portions are more of an accent to the, yeah, like I thought. Most of the fighting takes place on land, so it's more like Ivory Legaicus. It was a puzzle section, like I said. The first thing we wanted to accomplish was to expand the range of actions available to players in a way that fits this game's design. Also including what makes Legaicus different. Legaicus, both in Try and Now, has a unique silhouette. It looks especially cool when stretching out in the water. Really want to make sure that the impact of that got across. So even though you can't swing your weapon freely, we've implemented some small underwater-only actions. Yeah. Putting all that together, I think really created a really fun monster.
まあもちろんラギアクルスが出て
First,
くる
because you can now hunt
ところで、まあ
Legaicus,
討伐して素材とか
that means you can also use its
してもらったら
materials to
もちろん
forge new
武器とか
weapons and
防具
armor.
作れるっていうところは当然あると思うんですけど、そこら辺でなんかありま
Is
す
there anything you want to mention in regards to that? Because it's been so long since it appeared, and because we want everyone to enjoy it, that looks good. We've added an insect glaive, for example, because there wasn't one before. So now all the weapon types are represented. Our current staff very much understands our emotional attachment to these monsters. We did everything they could to do them justice. I think they came out very well. When we were doing playtests, even people who weren't involved would come over to watch. Of course, it's Legaicus, dude!
ああ
It
そうね
really is.
ぜひ遊んでいただいてねその辺はね注目していた
Hope
だいて
everyone checks out and pays attention to the things we mentioned today. And then there's Steve. Pinecone Steve.
はいそしてなんと
So Steve is also
セルレギオス
making an
が今回
appearance this time.
登場しますということでまあセルレギオスは
Steve is from
元々
Monster Hunter 4
4G と
Ultimate.
いうタイトルから登場しているタイトルでモンスターハンター4の
Overseas fans never got
海外
Monster
版出
Hunter
てない
4, but they did get Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
海外の人も結構
So I think a lot of them will be familiar with Steve.
思うんですけどちょっと今回のセルレギオ
Let's
ス
get into how the monster will be realized this time.
軽くでもしてもらえたら
Originally, Steve was good at spinning. It could make sharp turns, unlike Rathalos. That was the original concept, to make it a fast-paced fight. So this time, I was the lead game designer on Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate 2. That was the last monster I designed myself from concept to finalization. Used these sort of leg movements and its blade scale attacks to build its rhythm, and shaped it into the type of monster that can sort of finish you off with a spinning leg swipe. First, an animation provided a really good idea. It was for an attack where it would kick diagonally while moving. There were a lot of monsters that would sidestep up, down. There weren't many that would move diagonally, let alone attack while doing so. I thought that made a really interesting and unique monster. Oh my god, that armor looks good. So this time we took that aspect and upgraded it. It's an agile monster that you can enjoy dancing with in battle. That's what makes Steve fun, I think. Both Legaicus and Seregius will appear in the locales as 8-star tempered monsters. Yes! They're pretty formidable opponents. Good. Strength 5. Strength 5, Tokura-san! What the...
For the second Arch-Tempered monster, we'll have Arch-Tempered Uduna appear for a limited time. You'll be able to forge the new armor sets, Uduna Gamma and Feline Uduna Gamma. Arch-Tempered Uduna will arrive in the future as an event quest and free challenge quest.
Additional systems.
Crafting the final weapon in a tree allows you to use that weapon as layered equipment.
Okay.
For Artian weapons, you'll get it after fully reinforcing the Rarity 8 weapon. For Palico weapons, you'll need to forge high-rank weapons. We're adding brightness settings and filter effects to photo mode.
I'd rather more camera control. Camera control is not
And
fantastic.
in the character display tab, You'll be able to hide your handler, Palico, Sacred,
No
and
more photobombing, Alma!
We're planning on continuing to update photo mode to make it easier to use.
Better camera controls, please.
We've added the ability to swap handlers.
What?
You'll now be able to travel with Eric instead of Alma.
Heresy. But Alma's my wife. Stop.
As for support hunters, Mina, a hunter from Vespai unit who wields a sword and shield, will be added.
Base sword and shield user? Yes.
You'll also now be able to select which support hunters participate in quests. Furthermore, by playing with content added in the update, you'll be able to obtain a myriad of rewards.
He has no hat! I need the Caravanier's hat! What do you mean?
Event quests
Capcom's
that allow
just
you to
messing with
forge
me now.
special equipment. Quests that make it easier to obtain armor spheres and decorations. A challenge quest featuring Mizutsune.
Hells yeah.
And a free challenge quest featuring Arch-Tempered Uduna will be available for a limited time.
Bring it on, belly flop boy. Are they gonna sell an
はい、
actual
こ
guitar?
こでコラボジェスチャーが
Want to
入
announce
手
the
できる
best
イベン
quest
ト
where you
クエ
can
スト
get a
についてお
collab
知らせしたいと思います。フェンダさんよりモンスターハンター20周年を記念したコラボレーションギターモンスターハンターリオレウステレキャスターが3月21日から発売しております。でゲームの方ではですね期間限定で配信予定のイベントクエストをクリアすることでこちらのギターが登場するコラボジェスチャーがなんと入手できますということになっております。今回のコラボコラボが決まった時から結構チームもねノリノリでいろいろやってくれていろいろな今回こだわりがあるんですけどちょっといくつか紹介してもらえます、
ギターはそのまままず 3D スキャン、自社で撮れるのがあるので、そのままの形がゲームに出せるようにして、使用感とかそういうのもちょっとデザイナーのこだわりの部分で足してあげたりとかして、実際のこうちょっと使用感のあるようなところまでこだわって再現してますと。音自体も実際のサウンドチームの人が演奏してくれて、その音そのまま使ってるんですけど、アニメとかもそのキャプチャー撮る時も、サウンドのその演奏者の方にちゃんと指の動きを習ってコードが間違ってないかとか、チェックしてもらいながら全部の
They actually captured the
撮って
notes?
ますんで、それなりに
That's
楽
crazy,
しい
dude.
ジェスチャーになってるんじゃないかなと思います。
来週会場とかでもすごくこう映えるジ
Thinking it would look really great.
ェスチャーになるんじゃない
Definitely.
かなと思います。
キャプチャー撮ってたじゃないですか。アイルームめっちゃ踊ってたじゃないですか。あれも実際にジェスチャーしたら音もアイルームもあれをやってくれるってことですよね。
The Palico does an air guitar.
一緒にうわーって
めっちゃ弾けてたね。
もう全然関係なくわー音もらしい
そういうのもぜひ見てほしいですね。
楽しくみんなで楽しんでもらえたらなと思います。
Aka, thank you
やって
very
いただ
much
けたらと
for
思い
the
ます。
souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. Downloadable content. Here it comes.
There will be a range of DLC with this title update as well.
Free downloadable content.
There will be 4 kinds of dance gestures as free DLC.
Oh. This is usually paid
And a
stuff.
cosmetic DLC
And there it
Pack
is.
2 as paid DLC.
There it is.
Those with the Premium Deluxe Edition or the Cosmetic DLC Pass will automatically obtain it.
The hat that Ruri wants will be paid DLC. It better not.
There will also be other DLC not included in packs.
They really should have held off on these. They should have held off on these until they did the performance stuff. Hey, new festival.
In the
Flame
summer,
Fete.
there will be a seasonal event called Festival of Accord Flame Fate. During seasonal events, the decorations and meals at the Grand Hub
Oh
will
my
change.
god! Look at
And
that chunk
by
of
playing
meat.
during the event, you will be able to get limited time only equipment, gestures, pop-up camp decorations, and more. Festival of Accord, Flame Fate will begin July 23rd. Let's make this summer a hot one to remember.
Here we go.
ここからは今後のスケジュールについておさらいいたします。無料タイトルアップデート第2弾はご覧の日程で配信予定です。追加モンスターラギアクルス、セルレギオスが登場します。また武器の重ね着装備などシステム追加を予定しています。夏の季節イベント交わりの祭事踊り火の儀を開催します。イベントクエストにて歴戦王ウズトゥナが登場します。フェンダースペシャルコラボのジェスチャーが入手できるイベントクエストを期間限定で配信します。はい、今ご紹介、いろいろさせてもらいましたが、他にも細かい調整とか入ってるところもあるんですよね。
Performance, talk about performance. Come on.
タイトルアップデート第2弾では、ハンマーの調整として新しく、ハンマー総裁成功した後に追撃するモーションというのを追加しています。その他もですね、遊びやすくなる調整っていうのを各種進めておりますので、詳細はディレクターレターやパッチノートの方をご確認いただければと思います。
Director's letter coming soon to the website. Okay.
番組をご覧いただきありがとうございました。タイトルアップデート第2弾の詳しい情報は公式サイトや SNS をご覧ください。タイトルアップデート第3弾は秋頃に配信予定です。追って皆様に情報をお届けする予定ですのでお待ちいただければと思います。本日はこれにて以上となります。最後は、いつもの掛け声で、終わろうと思っております。よろしいでしょうか。はい、せーの、一狩り行こうぜ。
Wait, they didn't say happy hunting in English? No tease. I expected a tease.
That does it for today's presentation. Thank you for watching.